Luis Arraez of the Marlins is hitting .438. Can you name the six hitters since Ted Williams' .406 season in 1941 to enter play on May 1st with a higher average? Now, the minimum is 90 plate appearances, so you got to play a lot through the first month of the season. Again, only six since Ted Williams, 1941. You ready to roll through the guys? And we'll see where they ended. Back in 1998, Dan Plesac, you remember this guy. Pudge Rodriguez, the Hall of Famer. He finished hitting .321. Magical year for the catcher.
That's amazing. Every day in Texas.
And the Heat
never took a day off either.
Darren Erstad. He did this in 2000. He was hitting .449 on May 1st. Had a terrific season. Look at that little chopper.
Look at that.
You got to have hits like that.
That's living right, man.
Oh, one of my favorite players of all time, lefty first baseman, which is what I was growing up. John Olerud, Dan, the former Blue Jay.
And he could hit, right? Two-way player coming out of Washington State. Had some really good years with the Jays. A couple of really good years with the Mets, too. Solid, and I mean solid player.
All right, now, Larry Walker, 1997, another Hall of Famer. He was hitting over .450 on May 1st.
With damage, too. This wasn't like a guy that just slapped the ball around. And for as big a guy as he was, great base runner, and could he run?
I want to go back to 1970. Tony Perez used all fields, sneaky pop. I mean,
and he hit the ethos.
Trying everything to get him out.
He ended the year hitting .317. We're showing you that.
And he knew how to drive in runs.
RBIs for that man.
Now, this guy, I mean,
I figured he'd be on the list.
First time I ever faced Barry, he took me deep. Candlestick Park. Never faced him. Thought, okay, I'm going to throw him first pitch slider. Bang, gone.
If he had a nickel for every pitcher that said that about him, first time I faced Barry Bonds, he took me deep. He'd have a lot of nickels. Highest average entering May 1st.
And he does.
He does have a lot of nickels. Luis Arraez hitting .438. Now, of all of those guys, they all had power. Even John Olerud was a 20-homer guy. Luis Arraez is not profiled that way. And to me, if you're looking for someone who has the potential to slap the ball around, he does not have, he's got bottom 5 in the sport in terms of exit velocity. He kind of has the skill set needed, correct me if I'm wrong, to flirt with hitting .400 for the year. What do you think?
No, he definitely does. And I remember, like, playing with him in Minnesota, they talked about him potentially winning a batting title at that point. Obviously, he did, and he could win, back-to-back batting titles, after this year, the way he's going. But he definitely has a skill set. His skill set, though, is he's got a knack to find that hole, to get that base hit that some guys do. A lot of guys that hit the ball hard end up hitting balls at guys. A guy like Luis, he has that ability to find those holes, and be able to use the whole field. The one thing, though, that you see a lot of those other guys on that list, and including Ted Williams hitting .400, they walked. When you walk, that tends to help your average stay up a little bit. But Luis, he doesn't strike out, but he doesn't walk all that much either.
Only 5 strikeouts all year.
He puts the ball in play a lot.
He's the closest thing. This is probably a stretch, but when I watch him, he's the closest thing that I can remember of a Tony Gwynn type of player. Now, Gwynn had a little bit more pop. Tony Gwynn could take you deep, but Tony Gwynn hit the ball where it was pitched. And getting to what Alex was talking about, the way they hit the ball, they always seem to be able to find a hole, that hole between third and short, pull one between second and first, hit the chopper over the mound. Like, they put the ball in play. As you touched on, 5 strikeouts all year long.
And the fact that there's no shift now, I think, will play into the fact to see that he might be able to hold on to that for a little farther into the season, because you have guys that are playing in your more typical position than you did the last few years.